A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. The symbol of freedom and vitality.
Maksimum YouTube kanalına hepiniz hoş geldiniz arkadaşlar. Bugün sizlerle beraber yeni bir seriye başlıyoruz. L.A.Noire.
The city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. The city of opportunists. The city of dreams.
Çok iyi ya.
Where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers.
Hollywoodland.
A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for, that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the path, or whether it's your partner, or maybe a watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made a promise a long time ago.
KGPL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective.
14 Adam, dedektifle görüşün.
Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search.
Bu arada bilmeyen arkadaşlar için
Roger, 14 Adam en
L.A.Noire
route.
çok zevkli bir oyun. Dedektiflik, cinayet ve dedektiflik
Here
oyunu.
we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist, from the beam of sunshine himself.
Olayları çözmemize yardımcı olun arkadaşlar. Videoyu sonuna kadar izleyin.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put two in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Evet. Cinayette
This is a fist hump. Just going
kullanılmış
through the
bir silah
motions.
araştıracağız.
Probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way.
Koşmak için shift'e basabilirsin. Hey. Bu ne?
Nope. Look at this junk.
Bunu neye bakayım kardeşim?
So what next?
Have a good look around. It could be anywhere. It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Kanka, fikir danışmak istemiyor muydun? Basıyorum, fikri danışmıyorsun.
Jesus. Cole, come take a look at this.
Abi bir şeyler ötüyor ama İletişime geçemiyorum. Kan lekesi.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Vallahi kanka fena uçurmuş beyni ya.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Defterimizi bu şekilde açabiliyoruz. Güzel. Bizim adımız Ralph bu arada. Kanka.
Help me out.
Keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss anything.
Oo, bir yansıma.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you
Kapıda
see
bir şeyler
that?
vardı.
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right. Don't hurt yourself.
Evet, nasıl çıkabiliriz yukarıya? Ha, buradan çıkabiliriz. Ey be, Spider-Man de kim? Aha, burada.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Smith & Wesson,
Smith &
serial
Wesson.
S71893.
S71 893.
Two rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Vallahi 2 tane atış etmiş reis. Doğru söylüyorsun.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
Burada başka bir şey olabilir mi? Kanka.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Oo, o zaman hemen oraya gidelim. Koş. Buralarda başka bir şey var mı?
No harm in doing some digging.
Cinayetle
Suits didn't
ilgili.
seem to give much of a damn. You'd rather round up drunks than help
olay
old ladies
mahalli,
across
arası
the
var.
road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph.
Kanka, bir
You worry
dakika.
too much.
Mekanlar. Abi burası orası değil mi zaten? Biz buraya gelmedik mi? Heh, buraya gideceğiz biz. Hadi babam, biraz çabuk. Hızlı hızlı götür bizi. Silah dükkanı 10-15. Hadi bakalım.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Evet.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
27 model. 27 bu var. Burada var mı? Burada da var. Aa yok. Bak. Bir dakika. Seri numarası 771 893. Bu değil miydi zaten? İpucu. Bak. S71 893. Tamam. Bu.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder. 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Uyuz oluyorum böyle adamlara ya. Gerçek hayatta gerçekten.
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay.
Kanka
In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way,
mahallinde bir şey mi var? Bizi oraya bir götürsene. O hala kaldı orada.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Araştırmaya da gideceğiz ama burada acaba araştırmadığınız bir şey mi var? Mesela o silinmedi. Ha, bu var galiba. Maçın arkası.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon.
Bu adamın gözüm hiç tutmadı arkadaşlar.
I'm only in second year, Doctor.
Bunda bir sıkıntı var.
They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering.
You went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope
Yok ya, bu adamda gerçekten bir sıkıntı var, öyle düşünüyorum.
Smooth the path to death.
Biz bunu kaçırdığımız için olay yerinin üstü çizilmedi. Tamam. Şimdi çizilmiştir diye düşünüyorum. Aynen. İşte bu kadar. Tam söylediğim gibi. Yürü gidiyoruz. Yine sana kullandıracağım arabayı.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Hadi bakalım. Sen kullanıyorsun. Aslan. Karşıya mı? Altın kutlu kapıları giriş yapmana izin verir. Hemen bakalım. Daire 2.
Schroeder.
Schroeder.
Apartment 2.
Hadi bakalım. Üç. 2.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Oo kanka, ne yapıyorsun ya? Hiç yakışıyor mu böyle şeyler sana? Bak bak.
You ready?
Aslanım benim. Of. Ne kafa vurdum be.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it.
Aa bu arada ben rap bizi zannediyordum. Rap
Keep an
biz
eye on him,
değilmiş.
Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
İsmi burada görünce rap zannettim. Hadi bakalım. Şöyle bir bakalım. Ne var ne yok. Bunlar arkoş sesi ya. Aa not defteri. Bak bunda bir şeyler vardır. İsimler ve şeyler yazıyor. Numaralar yazıyor. Bu numaralar ne anlama geliyor acaba? Aha, Floyd Rose.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
Memur Plaps. Evet. Oo, sanırsam eski anılardayız. Aynen. Bunu askerlik seçmesi mi?
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe.
I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help.
Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Oo.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. The force is like
Biz zaten bayağı bir
There's no city on the
vatanpervermişiz ya.
fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. They could only ever end.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified code 3.
Hemen gidiyoruz, anlaşıldı.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam,
Görev
calling
bizi
KGPL.
çağırıyor.
We'll handle
14
211.
adamdan merkeze.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam on route.
Bas gaza. Dördüncü zanlıları yakala. Hadi bakalım, yakalayalım. Biraz geçmiş olabiliriz. Yok, tam yerine geldi. Babacım ne yapıyorsunuz ya?
How long do you think you can hold out? Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, fellas. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow.
Aga buradan nasıl
Backup will
çıkıyorum?
be here soon.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Neredeler?
Stay down.
Yukarıda da bir tane var.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole.
Aynen, temiz.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Tabii ortaklıktan ortaklığa fark var. Kardeşim.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Biz asker olarak başlayıp polisliğe evrilmiş, oradan da dedektifliğe evrileceğiz.
Simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way.
Warrant
Phelps,
Upstate.
a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics.
Bence de dost kalmak istersen din, siyaset, uzak
I know that
duracaksın abi.
bomb. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before.
Tabii
He
ki
jumped from...
fikirlerinden bahsedebilirsin ama
Get after him,
çok
Phelps.
derine
I'll head him
girmemek
off in the
lazım.
car.
Wendell Bowers!
Oo, gel bakalım.
You can go screw yourselves.
Why, you!
Watch it!
He's hiding in the alley!
Ben oyunu öğretme şeylerinde olduğu için büyük ihtimal o yüzden ufak bir koşturma yapıyor.
Bowers! Hold it right there! Stop now or I will shoot! I won't tell you again. Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
Yalnız bu mekanik çok iyi olmuş ya. 2 saat mouse'la dönmek zorunda değilsin.
Stay the hell away from me!
Oo kanka.
You gotta be kidding!
You fucking asked for it. There's no way I'm going back inside. I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Oo kankam.
Like we've got the place to ourselves.
Öyle mi diyorsun? Ha? Öyle mi diyorsun? Hop. Bak nasıl sıyrıldığımı da göstereyim sana. Hop güm.
What you doing, Wendell?
Bayıldı.
Parole officer's
Andaval.
feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Aman ne espri kankam.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Oğlum Kelso ile aramızda sıkıntılı varmış ya.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one goal.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Sen çağırdın, sana sorun yok.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Broad daylight. Crowded street.
Kanka şu arkada bir şey parladı ya.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Ah bu ne? Aa, banka ödemesi.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Tamam. Başka bir şey var mı? Burada yok. Bu cebinde bir şey var mı baba? Baksana. Sanırım yok. Ay. Burada da yok. Tamam bir şey yok. Bence. Ama şurada parlayan bir şey vardı. Kaç tane? 4, 5. 5 tane kovan var.
These look like 32s.
Beş kovan var.
We should make sure we've checked the whole crime scene before questioning the witness.
Can I
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
Tanıyor musun?
He was my boss.
Patronun mu?
Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first
Mr.
name.
Gage?
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Clovis Gayeta, kahverengi gözler, kahverengi saçlar, 27 yaşında kadın, ayakkabı dükkanı çalışanı. Aynı zamanda görgü tanığımız.
You think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the
Ne
shops
olduğunu
at
anlatabilir
lunch.
misiniz? Öğle yemeği zamanında dükkanlara
I was in the
bakıyorum.
store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Eğer tanık yalan söylüyorsa ve kanıtınız varsa diyor, yalanı seçin. Tanığınızın yalan söylediğini düşünüyorsanız 3'e basın.
You're lying, Miss Galleta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Evet, şimdi. Taksit makbuzunu sorsam.
How dare you accuse me of lying? God, I think you're horrible.
A man is dead, Miss Galleta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I will take you downtown.
Get out! Get out right
Ay
now!
yanlış seçtim, olamaz
Send in one
ya.
of the other policemen if you must.
Geri
But
alamıyor
I
muyum?
won't say another word to you.
Konuşmayı geri alamıyor muyum? Bayan. Konuşmayı geri alamıyor muyum? Bayan. Kanka buna baktık. Bunlara baktık. Oo.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
We have the murder weapon?
But no murderer. The girl saw it all, but she clammed up on it. We could trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
You're behind the wheel.
Kanka sen bizi şeye götür. Ben orada yanlış seçtim ya. Saldırıyı soracaktım.
What did I tell you
Kurşunları
about
sordum.
going too hard on the witness? She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm just saying that sometimes you need to pour some sugar on these broads. A little bedside manner can go a long way.
Since when are you the expert? We got the murder weapon, didn't we?
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed with bedside manner.
Doğru söylüyor da işte yanlış seçtim. Niye kurşunları seçtiysem?
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir. Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was
Oh,
his name.
Edgar
I think it looks like he'd
Kalu.
never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Evet şimdi.
You can drive.
Silah bakım da yapılmış. Gidelim. Ya o kadını tekrar sorgulayabilseydim keşke. O hiç iyi olmadı.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son
Bak.
of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Bak yavşağa bak. Lan gel buraya.
Kalu, get back here! Lock him up and throw away the key.
Bak insanların içinde sıkmak istemiyorum. Gel buraya.
Too late, Kalu! Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you and the case that breaks you.
Sorgu haricinde iyi başladık.
The one that keeps you awake
Ya o
at night.
sorguda yanlış sordum ya. Ne mermisi abi, saldırıya soracaksın.
The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what ifs, the might have beens, the half leads, and the half truths. The case that other cops
sorgulama mı
murmur about
yapacağız?
whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who knocked down Malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Doğru.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am young Phelps. You've only been with us a short
hiç
time, and you've
beceremem
assembled
ya.
yourself a stellar
Gerçekten.
arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. It takes a certain animal cunning, lad.
Çok isterdim böyle bir şeyi ama ben çok
Yes, sir.
anlamıyorum.
I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession,
Oo
young
çok
Phelps.
güzel bir laf.
This is your chance.
Ya şeytan kedi yiyecek ya kedi şeytanı. Buradaki masum kedicik biz oluyoruz. Konuş Edgar.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
Ne avukatı lan?
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Evet, silahlı saldırı olayı. Sor.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Kanka çok yalan konuşuyorsun ya. Gerçekten.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
Şimdi bir dakika. Bu ne? Silahlı kaldırımda silahlı saldırı yumurtası. Taksit. Taksitle bunun çok ilgisi yoktur. Ah, bunu soracağım.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebishes will recall
Muhtemel
when it
dini
suits them.
sebepler.
Let's change the subject.
Neymiş o?
You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Kanka yalan söylüyorsun ya.
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money, and he owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Evet, şimdi. Cinayet dini. Zaten bunu konuştuk diye söyleyebilirim. Sezgiyi kullanabiliyor muyum?
Looks like I made a mistake.
Hayır bir hata yapmadım. Sezgi kullanacağım. Ha şüpheli o zaman.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage.
Oo,
I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them.
çözdük.
I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps, isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice.
İki takım elbise al ve onları temizlet.
You'll be needing it.
Vay. Dedektif olmaya adım adım. Evet arkadaşlar, bu bölümümüzün sonuna gelelim. Bir sonraki bölümde görüşmek üzere diyelim. Dedektifliğimize bir merhaba diyeceğiz. Bu olayların hepsini teker teker çözeceğiz. Ben karaktere inanıyorum ama kendime çok güvenmiyorum. Ama sizin yardımlarınız da gerekiyor. Kanalımızı videoyu beğendiyseniz abone olmayı, like atmayı, yorum yazmayı unutmayın. Kendinize iyi bakın. Hoşça kalın.